one night, long story short, because I don't want to get too caught up in the jail shit, in the jail talk, my celly had got me a write-up. He had got me a write-up. And when you get a write-up, you got to stay locked down like 4 hours out the day and shit. You know what I'm saying? We in juvenile, though. So, I get the write-up. Boom. I was at the dentist. While this nigga was hollering through the door to another inmate. They wrote both of us up, thinking I'm in the cell with him. Whole time I'm at the dentist. I gets back from the dentist with a 4-hour lockdown. Okay. All right. So I'm like, damn, bro, you got me locked down. You got to see me, bro. So he like, damn, little Debo. Damn, little Debo, bro. You know, I'm little Debo. You know, my daddy, big Debo. See, a lot of niggas don't know this. See, my daddy, big Debo from South Memphis. You know what I'm saying? I'm little Debo. You know what I'm saying? So my daddy used to go in nigga pocket, break nigga jaws and shit back in the day. You know Big Debo. You folk, you know Big Debo from South Memphis. If you know that. You know I ain't lying. So I wake up, I'm like, hey, he wake up, I'm like, hey, bro, you got me a write-up, bro. You got me a 4-hour lockdown, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to see this shit. So I got my nigga Carlton in the vent. My nigga Blue, he 10-9. He in the vent. He like, man, yeah, little Debo, you gotta beat that bitch. So he boosted my head up. He boosted my head all the way up. So he like, little Debo, you gotta beat that bitch. You gotta beat that bitch. Got you a write-up, little Debo. You hear me? So boom. Check this out. This shit crazy, right? So boom. He get out his bunk. I beat him. I'm talking about wake him up out his sleep, beat him. I'm talking about wake him all the way up. I beat him in the jump. Boom, shine on him, elbows and knees. We go to the hole. That ain't what I want to tell y'all. That ain't my point. That wasn't my point. I go to the hole. The psychiatrist come see me. She was like, what's wrong? Are you okay? She started off all nice and shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, man. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? She like, I just want to speak on the reason why you in lockup. I said, you know, I'm 14 years old. So I said, man, I had got a write-up and I wasn't in the cell. So, you know what I'm saying? I had got the fire on my cell. Is it true that you woke him out of his sleep and asked him to fight? I was like, yeah. Is it true that you hit your stepdad in the head with a golf club while him and your mama was having an altercation? I said, yeah. She said, is it true that you jumped from a 2-story balcony? I said, yeah. Where all this coming from? Like 2-3 weeks go by after she leave. She come back. And she told me they were finna put me on some medication. And I was like, why? Why I'm going on medication for? And she told me some diagnosis that couldn't nobody explain to me but my mama at the time. But before she left, she asked me, she said, what kind of neighborhood did you grow up in growing up? Have you ever seen death? I said, yes, ma'am. Damn, this shit making me get emotional. I said, yes, ma'am, but it was a long time ago. I was a kid. I was a baby. I was a kid then, but I was a baby. I was like 5 or 6 years old. And she was like, how you remember? And I was like, I don't know. I tell everybody today, though, that I have photographic memory. But back to the story. So she was like, how you remember? I said, I don't know. And she was like, what do you remember? I said, I just remember we had the neighborhood boogeyman. The neighborhood boogeyman was a nigga named Booby. Like, he was the nigga. He was a one-man army type of nigga. And then nobody in the projects fuck with Booby, check. Nobody, check. Nobody. I'm talking about, like, we had Memphis mob niggas, we had gangsters and shit in the city. Them niggas weren't coming over there fucking with Booby, check. Man, check. Booby was getting them boys hell, check. Booby was getting them boys straight hell, check. I'm talking about by himself, one man army in the project. And I walked from the store one day, and I seen a nigga get smacked while Booby was, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was a junkie. And I think it was over like $6, $8. And that was the first time I seen somebody on the ground like that out of there. It fucked my head up. But in a weird way, it made me want to be like them niggas because it made me remember them. I believe that there's trauma, but it was the same thing with my daddy. Anybody that I seen that I was around, I looked up to him. So I tell people, man, you really gotta watch what you do around your kids and shit, cause they gonna pick up on this shit. You see what I'm saying? So I still carry some of that trauma with me today. And then I went on to grow older and see more shit, more bloodshed, more jail, more. And then I have people blaming me. Oh, it ain't it's your fault you went to jail. It's your fault you, nah. I can't help because I'm a product of my environment. I guess it was just a blessing for the ones that mama kept them in the house. But see, my mama was 16 when she had me. So I'm a grandma baby. My grandma did dope, drunk, bird, prostituted. So what she gonna do? So now I'm all the way outside. I'm all the way outside with this shit. You see what I'm saying? So now I got people blaming me for my upbringing, saying it's my choices. When at the age of 14, they tried me as an adult. I had no chance. I had no chance. Once they tried me as an adult and made me a convicted felon at the age of 14 years old, I couldn't even go get a job at Piccadilly's. I couldn't even go get a motherfucking job at motherfucking McDonald's. You talking about wait till I turn 16? Ain't no 16 for me. I couldn't even motherfucking get a newspaper job because I'm a convicted felon at 14 already. So I want to be an advocate for the ones, for the kids, for the ones who get bound over as kids, because I bet you any kind of money the statistics of white people and black people being bound over as kids is higher. I bet the black people higher. They just bound the black people over bound. And I was a statistic. I was a victim of circumstances. And they tried me as an adult. Fuck my whole young life up. That's why I go to jail and I do long sentences, because I'm looked at as an adult already. They never looked at me like a child since I was 14 years old. That's why I be saying you niggas ain't never been through nothing. You niggas had a chance. You bitch ass nigga had a chance. You nigga played ball. You bitch ass niggas had a car at 16 with your mammy name on it. You bitch ass nigga had Christmases. You bitch ass niggas had Thanksgivings. I had to go to my folk house for Thanksgivings and eat turkeys. Me and my mama and them. Then when we went over there for our folk house, we got socks for Christmas. We got t-shirts and tank tops and shit for Christmases. We ain't get that. Yeah, see, I ain't all of those shit you niggas got. I ain't see that. Why y'all understand I don't give a fuck about holidays? Because ever since I was a fucking kid, I was locked up for holidays. Holidays always been a nightmare for me. Fuck a holiday. And then I grew older to understand that motherfucking holidays, Walmart be clear as a bitch. Target clear as a hoe. Every motherfucking gas station ain't got no toilet paper or nothing. So guess what? I came to my conclusion that that's a motherfucking white man holiday, and the United States be motherfucking manipulating everybody, the whole world. Cause guess what? Here come Thanksgiving, here come motherfucking Christmas, and guess what? The whole motherfucking me Walmart sell out, and then goddamn me, now they got shit on the shelf for Valentine's Day already. Oh, you bitches ain't slick. Oh, no. I walk in Walmart, bitch. It's still Christmas. What in the fuck is Valentine's Day shit doing on the motherfucking shelf? Yeah, you bitches think you're slick. See, I ain't going for the holiday shit. No, I'm not a holiday nigga. I don't care nothing about no holiday. Ain't gonna get me. Ain't gonna finesse me. No, if I feel like I should buy my kids a PlayStation handheld 5-camera game controller, then guess what? I'ma buy it. If the sugar want a closure 97-inch with an input built a motherfucking me air condition connected to it, I'ma buy it. I ain't gonna wait till her birthday. I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait till Thanksgiving to eat no motherfucking me turkey. No. I'm gonna tell Suge to put me a motherfucking me turkey and some dressing together. And some cranberry sauce. And we gonna eat it. It ain't got to be Thanksgiving. It can be St. Patrick's Day. I don't care. I don't care. I don't get no damn. I don't get no damn. You ain't got to wait till your birthday to ask for $600. If you need $600, just ask your daddy. Your daddy got $600. Yeah. I ain't broke. I'm fucked up though. But I ain't broke. You ain't got to wait the criminal. You ain't got to wait. Yeah. With that shit. Real talk. So don't come at me with no holiday shit.